Hi everyone, Shaylee Gallagher here, the author of The Cursed Promise, back again for another video where I'll be talking to you guys about writing with ADHD, like me. So let's begin. Now I want to clarify, I am not a medical professional. This is just what I do to help myself with my ADHD. So, for starters, a big thing I do is I always have my computer readily available. I always have it somewhere within reach. Right now, it's actually right behind me. I can just reach it right now, pull it out, turn it on, and that's it. That's all it will take. I don't have to dig into a computer bag, nothing. Having it readily available helps a lot with the executive dysfunction, where there's not that concept of, oh, well, now I have to go all the way upstairs. I have to pull it out of my computer bag. I have to set everything up. I always have it somewhere that is readily and easily accessible. So that helps exponentially. Second is I always have drinks on hand. I find that drinking caffeine for me helps a lot. It helps with that dopamine, but it also helps to calm me down, lower my energy levels a little bit. Because if you guys don't know, some people with ADHD, caffeine actually has the opposite effect. Instead of getting us wired, it actually calms us down. I also will reward myself. So I'll tell myself, okay, I'm going to write at least one word today. And I'll sit down to write that one word. And I'll tell myself, if I can write one word, I'll watch a movie I've wanted to watch. I will go to the store and get myself a soda or a candy bar or something like that. Some small reward of something I really, really, really want to do. And obviously, yes, ADHD is very hard because it's the concept of, well, I could just do that right now. But if you give yourself a really achievable goal, you're not like saying, okay, I'll write for 20 minutes and then I'll do that. Because if you say that, it's really easy to be like, oh, but that's 20 minutes. I'll write one word. That takes 5 seconds. The dopamine is going to follow that. It's like, oh, well, one word shouldn't take that long. Your brain, sometimes you got to trick your brain like it's a toddler. And in reality, once I sit down, I often write way more than one word. Or I edit way more than one sentence. Because that's the thing, too, with my ADHD is I have no problem finishing my first draft. Everything after that, that's the problem. That's the part where my brain's like, ew, that's boring. I don't want to do that anymore. But that's the most important part. And so I really have to trick my brain to do those parts. And what also helps that is having a cheering squad, so that can be friends, family, internet friends, anything like that, where you're like, you tell them, you're like, hey, I wrote 10 words today. And they're like, yeah, good for you. And that cheering squad, no matter how little you wrote, have someone there who's like, yeah, good, that's awesome. Because that will, dopamine, immediate dopamine. And that's a big thing with ADHD. Chase that dopamine, find a way to reward your brain with dopamine when it comes to writing, and you'll have no problem really writing at all. You're still going to have some bad days, I'm not going to lie. I have plenty of days where I do everything. And I even have days where I'm like, I'll just write one word. I'll edit one sentence. And my brain's like, yeah, no, we're just going to watch TV all day. And those days suck. But more often than not, I can get myself up to write that one word or edit that one sentence. So, be patient with yourself. Take your time. Find what works for you. Like I said, these are things I do that help me. They might not always help you. And find those things that work for you and stick to them like glue. Be a little sugar ant. Be a little dopamine ant. Go find that dopamine and just clench it. And basically refill the dopamine. If you want the sugar ants to keep coming, add more sugar. Same thing. If you want your brain to keep working towards your book, or working towards anything you're working on, find ways to keep sprinkling the dopamine into that item, because then your brain's never going to get bored of it. I really appreciate all of you guys. The support you guys gave me in my last video was phenomenal. I'm actually having a really good pain day. Like, my pain's actually, it's not all the way up here like it usually is. It's actually at a really manageable level today, which is why I'm able to record. But I really wanted to say thank you, because it means the world to me. It really does. So thank you, and I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day. I hope some of these techniques help you guys. But that's all I got for today. The Cursed Promise is available on Amazon or Barnes & Noble. It makes a great book for that young adult in your life, for back to school maybe even. Get them into reading. But yeah, I really appreciate all of you guys, and I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So yeah, bye!